Listen closely, not casually, not half distracted, because if you actually apply what I am about to say, your life will start separating from the crowd in a way that feels almost unfair. Most people never realize this, but the world is not competitive. It is selective. It does not test everyone equally. It filters, and the filter is brutal, silent, and constant. Machiavelli pointed out this danger hundreds of years in the past. Power is not granted to the moral, the talented, or the hopeful. Power moves toward those who understand reality as it is, not as it should be. And reality is simple. 99% of people are trapped not by lack of opportunity, but by predictable behavior. They react, they explain, they wait, they seek comfort. They look for permission. This video is about escaping that trap. Let me start with something uncomfortable. The average man lives like an open wound. Everything touches him. Every comment triggers him. Every delay frustrates him. Every obstacle feels personal. He is constantly reacting to life instead of directing it. Reaction is the language of weakness. Machiavelli thought that the man who cannot control himself will never control others, and the man who cannot endure uncertainty will always be ruled by it. Here is the first separation point. The powerful do not rush to respond. They pause, they observe, they let others expose themselves. Most people talk too much. They explain their plans before results exist. They argue online. They defend their decisions. They announce their intentions like they are asking for validation. Silence is dominance. I learned this the hard way. Years ago, I was working a dead-end job. Same routine, same faces, same complaints every day. I decided I would build something on the side. Nothing glamorous, writing at night, studying strategy, learning how influence actually works. I told no one, not because I was secretive, but because I noticed something. Every time I shared a goal in the past, people reacted with doubt disguised as concern. Are you sure? Is it realistic? What if it fails? They were not trying to help. They were protecting their own comfort, so I went quiet, and something strange happened. With no one watching, no one commenting, no one expecting quick results, my focus sharpened. I stopped performing and started executing. That is lesson one. If you want to get ahead, stop narrating your life. Narration is for spectators. Builders work in silence. Now let us talk about pressure. Most people believe pressure is a sign they are doing something wrong. That belief alone keeps them average forever. Pressure is not punishment. Pressure is proof. Every system that produces power applies resistance. Business, money, relationships, even respect. Resistance exists to expose who cannot continue. The weak interpret pressure as injustice. The strong interpret pressure as a signal to adapt. Think about Batman, not the billionaire fantasy version, but the psychology. He did not become dangerous because life was easy. He became dangerous because he trained in darkness, uncertainty, and discomfort. No applause, no reassurance, just repetition under strain. That is how real power is built. The modern world trains fragility. Comfort is worshipped. Discomfort is treated like trauma. Boredom is medicated. As a result, most nervous systems collapse under long-term effort. They want fast feedback. They want constant motivation. They want guarantees. This situation would just amuse Machiavelli. He understood that endurance beats intelligence when intelligence quits early. Here is another uncomfortable truth. Quitting is not a decision. It is a reflex, and reflexes reveal conditioning. The average person quits quietly. They do not announce it. They rationalize it. Timing was wrong. Lost interest. Something better came up. Each time they quit, their identity weakens. They stop trusting themselves to finish. Over time, they become starters, dreamers, planners. Finishers are rare because finishing requires facing results. This is why most people live in preparation mode forever. Courses, videos, notes, vision boards, endless consumption. Execution exposes reality, and reality is terrifying to those addicted to potential. Machiavelli believed that fortune favors the bold, but only the bold who stay. Boldness without endurance is just noise. Every path worth taking has a phase where progress slows and doubt grows. This is the valley where ordinary people turn back. The elite do not turn back there. They harden. I want to tell you a short story. I knew a guy who wanted to start a business. Smart, charismatic, big ideas. The first year was exciting, talks, plans, energy. Then reality hit. Sales were slow, mistakes piled up, no praise, no momentum. He quit. 2 years later, Another guy I barely noticed at first surpassed him completely. Not smarter, not louder, just consistent. He stayed when enthusiasm died. He worked when no one cared. Today one owns time and leverage. The other still talks about what he almost did. That is the difference. Now let us talk about permission. The man who asks permission will never rule. Most people outsource authority over their lives. They ask friends, family, co-workers what they should do. They collect opinions like armor, thinking it reduces risk. It does the opposite. Every opinion you accept replaces your judgment with someone else's fear. Advice is never neutral. It carries the weight of the advisor's life, their regrets, their limitations, their ceilings. If you take advice from people who have built nothing, you inherit nothing. Machiavelli warned that consensus creates paralysis. Power belongs to those who act while others debate. Clarity comes after action, not before. Waiting to feel ready is how ambition dies. The powerful act with incomplete information and adjust in motion. The weak wait for certainty that never arrives. This is why most people stay average. They are waiting for permission from a world that does not care. Another separation point is investment. The poor chase money, the strong build capacity. Most people want to invest before they can earn consistently. Stocks, crypto, shortcuts, multipliers. Multiplication only works if something solid exists to multiply. Skills compound faster than capital. Character lasts longer than markets. A man who can create value will always recover. A man who cannot will lose even gifts. Investing in yourself is boring. No dashboards, no dopamine spikes, no applause, just repetition and delayed payoff. That is why it works. In a world addicted to immediacy, patience is a weapon. Let us talk about influence. Who you listen to determines who you become. Listening to powerless people is slow suicide. They normalize fear. They call discipline obsession. They frame ambition as imbalance. Their advice sounds reasonable because it protects stagnation. Stay around them long enough and your standards soften. Urgency fades. Dreams shrink until they fit inside other people's comfort. The powerful are ruthless here. They do not argue. They disengage. If direct access to powerful people is unavailable, they create indirect proximity. Books, biographies, recorded conversations, mental models. Exposure recalibrates standards. Once your standards rise, mediocrity becomes unbearable. This is not motivation, it is conditioning. Now the most dangerous trap, the wrong partner. Nothing will sabotage your rise faster than intimacy with insecurity. The wrong partner does not attack your ambition openly. They erode it gently, through doubt, through concern, through repeated questioning framed as care. Why are you pushing so hard? Is this worth it? Can you slow down? Growth shifts power dynamics. Autonomy threatens dependency. When someone fears losing leverage over you, they resist your evolution. The right partner multiplies force. The wrong one applies drag. Machiavelli understood alliances. He knew that power requires alignment. Internal opposition is fatal. If your closest relationship punishes progress, no amount of discipline will save you. Choose carefully. Now the final truth. Poverty is not mysterious, it is maintained. Maintained through comfort-seeking, maintained through reaction, maintained through permission, maintained through weak environments, maintained through avoidance of pressure. Wealth is not just money, it is autonomy, leverage, control over time and decision. The rich are not better, they are harder. They endure when others escape. They decide when others hesitate. They remain when others quit. Discipline is not about happiness, it is about control over impulse, emotion, time. The average man wants to be liked. The powerful man wants to be effective. Truth is heavy. Most people cannot carry it. They prefer stories that absolve them. Unfair system, bad luck, wrong timing. These stories protect the ego and destroy the future. If your life has not changed, it is because you have not changed enough. That truth hurts, but it also liberates. Once you accept that your position is sustained by behavior, you regain agency. You stop blaming, you start building. Machiavelli's lesson is simple and ruthless. The world does not reward virtue, it rewards capacity. It does not care how hard you tried. It responds only to what you can endure. Power accumulates quietly while others seek comfort. By the time it becomes visible, it is already too late to compete. If you want to stay average, do nothing. Follow instinct. Seek approval. Choose ease. If you want to get ahead of 99% of people, accept this command. Endure, decide, select, stay. It will not comfort you, but it will make you dangerous. Thank you for watching. If you want more raw, uncut wisdom, join my free newsletter. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.